Hello, everybody. It's June 17th, 2025, and I wouldn't consider myself old, and I still feel pretty young, but I've noticed throughout my life that just like a normal person, uh, we all want our life to change. You know, we get to points where we want our life to change for the better because maybe we've been suffering a little too much and not enjoying life enough, or because maybe we're getting bored or things are getting stagnant. Many different reasons why we want our life to change. And some of the hardest parts of our lives is when we're craving change and we keep on hammering on, but it seems like life is throwing it back in our face and showing us that it's futile to try to change our lives on our own. And what I have seen in my life is that things change, life changes kind of covertly. What you will start to notice is that you may start to let go of certain habits and create new habits, for better or for worse. And just because they're worse doesn't mean you're not heading in the right direction. It may be a cathartic release of some sort to go back to a bad habit or start a new bad habit while you are simultaneously veering towards a healthier internal climate. So, there's various dualities and cohesive ways that life changes within us and without us. So I can't tell you that just because you're acing all your classes that your life is heading in the right direction. And I also can't tell you that because you're drinking beer 2 nights a week that your life is headed in the wrong direction. Life is more nuanced than that. So what happens is that your life will start to change covertly with habits and different mindsets. And then once your habits start to lead to a certain awareness of something you may have missed before, you start to develop different convictions. And with those different convictions, what may happen is that you may gain passion for your life again. You may gain passion for dragging yourself out of a certain rut, or you may gain passion for a person, or you may happen upon a creative outlet that sustains you and that lifts you up in your spirits. And we do not do all this alone. The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit has their hand on us, on our lives. And it helps when you do not turn away from them, because what they are trying to do is open your eyes to the new life that they have hopefully guided you to, and you want to make the right decisions. Now, making the wrong decision is never the end all be all, because we're flawed. We don't see the markings on our life as clearly as the objects of our lives. So I'm not saying that you have to be perfect. I'm not saying that you have to be hyper aware. Just notice when your life is changing, consider taking the healthier option. Consider taking the option that takes a longer time to end in gratification. And so as these things start compiling on top of each other, you will notice that your life is changing. And it may not be exactly what you saw that you wanted, but when your life is changing, that is a sign that it is it's almost as natural as tree bark growing, or it's as natural as a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. It's a natural process of life. So I hope this helps. Thanks.